actually seen, she'll drive past it, stop there, and then do what we call negative steps. Just hold it there, please, Claire. Now, the reason why order pickers tend to drive past this pick slot is because this could be a case, it's fresh air at the moment, but it could be a case of beans, beer, Coca-Cola, and it could be quite heavy. So they want it to be as close as possible to the receptacle, which in this instance is the pallet, or it could be roll cages. So thanks, Ms. Claire. But what Claire also did, just hold it again, please. If you notice, she walked from the cabin to the back to the pick slot. We call that negative steps. And what we mean by negative is the unnecessary steps that maybe Claire didn't have to do in the first place. Okay? So now she's going to make a judgment call. The next pit is over there, so she's going to decide, do I walk or do I go? In this instance, she's decided to actually get on the truck and move it forward. And again, she's going to do more negative steps, to walk backwards, to pick the item. And she's going to continue now and pick some of the other items as she goes down. Again, making a judgment call. She's going to walk to that one, but again, more negative, unnecessary steps. And then the final one, too far to walk, she's actually going to climb on the truck and drive there. And again, more negative steps. Now, this was a short run, just look at them, please. This was a short run, but you probably noticed already that she got on and off the truck 3 times. Okay? In the course of a busy distribution centre, in the course of a busy shift, an operator can get on and off that platform 1,000 times or more. And the platform doesn't look very high, it's only 135 millimetres high. But you imagine getting on that hundreds and hundreds of times per shift. And in a busy DC could be the equivalent of climbing to the top of Blackpool Tower every shift. In addition to that, you've got all these extra steps that you're doing walking backwards and forwards. So it's quite a demanding job of being an order picker in a distribution centre. And what you find is at the end of the shift, you'll be very fatigued and also get a lot of joint problems, knee and ankle and back joints from stepping on and off that truck so many times each shift. That's Claire. So what Claire's going to do now is she's going to reverse the truck all the way back and she's going to pick now using QuickPick remote. The eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that on her right hand she has a glove. And that glove has a transceiver in it with what we call a gold button. And what she's going to do in a moment, she's actually going to remotely control the truck in terms of its forward traction. So drive to the first pick slot, go ahead please. And what you'll see she'll now do is stop level with the pick slot. She's going to step straight out, press the button in her hand, and the truck has now moved forward. And while she's picking, and this is the good point of having this system with what we call the magic glove, is she can physically move the truck forward while she's still got hold of the case. And there she goes down again, down the aisle. And you'll notice that so far, has anyone counted, hopefully you were, the number of negative steps she did? It was 0. 0 negative steps at all. Thanks, Claire, just hold it there a minute, please. And did you know how many times she got on and off the truck? Only once when she actually got to the first location. So she's not doing this step on, step off, and all these negative steps. Thanks, Claire, you can take it back, please. So QuickPick remote, as I say, is a proven concept developed by Crown. And we've got this in applications, I've already said, throughout, well, globally. But in the UK and Europe, we've seen it in applications giving it a productivity improvement of from 8% to over 13.5%. So that's obviously a win for the actual employer. The win for the employee, the actual order picker, is the less fatigue, less joint strain as well. So it is a win-win kind of machine. The other big advantage we get with it is reduction of bad practice by operators. Now, as Claire's a good operator, she doesn't do this, okay, so I'm going to simulate doing it. What you tend to find is, you will get a lot of operators hang it out the cabin. She might turn it off. So they'll hang out the cabin, and then they'll jump off a moving vehicle. We see it the world over. Obviously with QuickPick remote, the chances of that happening gets drastically reduced. We also see less damage on the front end of the truck with QuickPick remote, because these laser scanners here and down at the bottom, they're looking for obstacles all the time, whether it's a pedestrian, another forklift truck, or product. And you may see when it got to the end there, it actually saw the barrier and physically stopped about a metre away. And the final win with going for this kind of system is it actually also uses less energy. Because you're just moving it forward at a constant walking pace, you're not ramping up the acceleration, so it does actually use about 17% less energy than a conventional truck. Okay, any questions on QuickPick remote wear? More than happy to take any questions. No? Okay, good stuff. We're now going to move on to the second truck we're going to demonstrate. That's